Alright guys, so the current news that's happening right now is apparently, when I was going around Twitter, I was just looking at whatever I look at on Twitter. There was a couple of tweets talking about that somewhere in Japan they are looking for new like designers for like the upcoming Zelda game that's coming out, and there's a possibility that we may be getting a trailer of some sort at E3, or we might be just be getting a new Zelda game in general actually much sooner than we think. They stated Nintendo has a level designer job listing for working on the Legend of Zelda series. The gig is at the company Kyoto headquarters. The job entails working on dungeons, the field or map cutscenes, as well as designing enemies. Nintendo's looking for those with experience as game planners. The listing is in Japanese and states that confidence in one Japanese ability is necessary due to the group work nature of the position. I mean, long story short, basically means that if you're gonna have to do any of this when it comes to the designing and stuff, that you have to be in Japan, long story short. Those interested need to first apply. After a screening process, there's a practical test, and depending on how that goes, 2 interviews. This is not for permanent employment, but it's a contract position. Depending on the successful applicants' experience and abilities, the salary can range from $34,000 to $74,000. Nintendo will also pay a housing allowance, a moving allowance, and a daily transportation fees. To apply, check Nintendo's recruitment page. Good luck. Goddamn, I'm hype as hell right now. We actually don't know what to expect when it comes to Nintendo. Will they be showing a freaking trailer at E3, probably like announcing it, kind of like you see how Smash Brothers was? It was just a small subtle trailer. It wasn't anything like big, but at the same time they could just do them with Zelda. Like, I'm actually surprised because Breath of the Wild just came out. I mean, it did come out last year. Like, honestly, like if you think about it, that shit was a while ago, but it still feels like it just came out not that long ago, and they're already working on a brand new Zelda game. My thing in my head that I'm thinking about is, what type of Zelda game is this gonna be? Is it gonna be one of those old style Zelda games where it's kind of like you have to get one item, and then it's kind of like you have to go down a lenient path that it's like not Breath of the Wild where you just can't explore? Like, you have to get one item in this dungeon in order to go to the next dungeon, and then get those items and from that dungeon to go to the next dungeon? Or is it going to be something like Breath of the Wild where you could just like free roam and you could just do whatever you want? Honestly, I hope for the sense that you can do whatever you want, kind of like Breath of the Wild. Honestly, I don't even know how Nintendo's going to top Breath of the Wild when it comes to making a new Zelda game. I don't know if it's going to be one of those like top-down type of scroller type Zeldas where it's kind of like it's looking like an upscale view. Is it going to be a fully 3D Zelda game? I mean, who knows? At the end of the day, I'm still hyped because Zelda's Zelda, and I'm going to pick up whatever game that they're going to make regardless of what it is. But deep down, I'm not going to lie, I'm hoping it's something a little bit along the lines of Breath of the Wild with just more customization, more items, better landscapes, because one thing I gotta admit when it comes to Breath of the Wild is that there was just a lot of empty landscapes. I feel like they could have put more things in the game, but they just kind of left it bland. And I mean, at the same time, it's understandable because it is a game that's kind of like, it's just like an open land kind of thing. I mean, they could have put little like villages. I mean, they did have little villages, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of moments in Breath of the Wild where it just felt kind of empty. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Are you guys hyped for this new Zelda news that just recently came out not too long ago? Me, honestly, I'm kind of hyped for it. I hope E3, they kind of give us a little like sneak peek of what it could possibly be, or what type of storyline that they're trying to work for. Another thing I guess I can ask you guys in the comments down below is, are you guys hoping that it's gonna be like Breath of the Wild, or are you gonna hope that it's gonna be something like I don't know, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask? And what's your favorite Zelda game? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask. If it's anything like Majora's Mask, I mean, I'm gonna love it. But like I said, at the end of the day, it would be dope if they made like another large landscape style game, kind of like Skyrim, Breath of the Wild type Zelda, where you could just free roam, explore, do whatever the hell you want, because that's just going to be amazing. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next live stream. Peace.